All right, everybody. We're going to be trying out a new list today. We're going to be trying some more of the core damage angle, but this with an abrupt kill finisher using end of the line and distributed tracing. Well, let's see what we can make happen. Good luck, HF. Alright. So, we got a Mega Pre. So, let's mulligan. So let's go ahead and put the magnet on R&D. Put the Regolith mining license in the remote. And put the Fairchild 3 on HQ for now. Ow! Alright, I'm trying to get my camera. There we go. Alright, so we got to be careful because obviously brain chip is a huge danger for us. We can't res it, so we're going to let them have it. They're going to come on in. So we'll gain 2. So what we're trying to do is we're trying to basically feed them a bunch so that we can fast break and then use fast break to find our kill combo. So we purge to get rid of that tapeworm. Hey, Tanuki. Okay. So let's go ahead and put down the Jupstad grid in the server 1. And then we're going to res Regolith and hit it twice. There's a fly buzzing around in here. I got in when I had the back door open earlier. It's gonna be like I'm in a Tex Avery cartoon. So I haven't picked up a lot of money yet, which is good for us. Hey, Izzy. So what we really need here is to draw into a biotic. So we'll res a Fairchild 3 here. I went for a nice 30-mile bike ride today as a workout, which was really, really good. I made myself some sausage rice and took like a little power nap. It was nice. I'm in the process of getting back into uh, peak shape. So I'm using my heavier bike for my workouts. So it's a nice workout. All right, so they stole an agenda. We have one part of the combo, so we could try to go for it. I borrowed this deck from a friend. I'm still somewhat figuring it out, but I can definitely see that there is some power there. Because what we need is we need to draw into end of the line. So we'll force the use of a logic bomb here. Or maybe not. Okay. So this is also a gatekeeper. So we're gonna put this in server 2. We're gonna hit this once, and then we're gonna get bucks using stock buyback. And we're gonna see what we can make happen, baby. I'm rocking my full dirt bag look, my daddy strong legs tank top and a bandana. It's full home code marvelous at work. It's based on a piece of art that my daughter drew when she was like 5, where she drew me when I was really lifting hard, flexing, and then I was wearing a shirt, a tank top that said "Daddy Strong Legs" instead of "Daddy Long Legs," because that's what she called me since I was riding my bike all the time. So I decided to actually get it printed on a shirt. See, that's extremely bad for us. That's probably going to be game. I do have very strong legs. I can squat a lot now too, just from being kind of chubby and still doing like a lot of heavy cycling. My legs are very strong because I'm not like a little string bean, but I still do road cycling. Yeah, this is going to be a tough matchup, but you know, if we can stack some more negative points onto Adam here, we can still be in business. We're going to play it out. We're going to see what we can make happen. Because we've still got lots of money. Because there's still 2 ontological dependencies. So we still have like a fast advance opportunity, right? I'm actually gonna draw 2 cards here because we can try to make some things happen. Because if we can try to score this El Vigar bifurcation, if we can get that scored off one of the Dupastads, or the Jupistad. I'm not sure how it's pronounced, so I apologize. Then we can do another core damage, and then the ontological dependencies become 2/2s, which seems great. Oh, they're just going to take the net damage instead. That's stellar for us. Alright, so I have to assume there's something here that they want to get rid of. Or an agenda. Draw 2 cards. Because we still have another Jupistad. So I think here we're gonna res, and then we're gonna biotic, then we're gonna mega pre. We're just gonna gain $2, and then we're gonna get rid of the Nightmare Archive. Hey Okron, how's it going? We are like on the highway to the danger zone over here.
We're going to the library.
Okay, have fun. Highway to the public library. My partner and daughter are going to the library, so that's nice for them. I really feel. Oh, there it is. That's game. But that was a lot closer than I anticipated it would be, considering we were up against Adam. Alright, so that was a little rough. But we're not going to be discouraged. No, the runners aren't running wild again. It's actually. It's a pretty level meta, I would say. All right, so let's talk about the deck a little bit. So if we look at what we're doing here, we got 6 negative points to put on the runner, and then the idea is we eventually get to the point where we fast break and then find the end of the line and the distributed tracing and just blow somebody out of the sky. So just like have fun. Keep. So let's go ahead and play a good old-fashioned shell game. So let's gain 2 credits. They can have that sweet news team just for them. They can have that too. We'll go new remote, get some money. We're just gonna go full bonkers. There's a news team for you. So they have 5 cards in their score area and 1 agenda point. You'd love to see it. I mean, or at least I love to see it. All right, so let's go ahead and fast break. Let's do the full draw. Let's put it in server 1. And we'll go ahead and hit this twice. And we will get rid of one of the distributed tracings because we only need 1. Oh my god, are they on an APOC deck? I would be so happy if they were on an APOC deck. Oh, please. That would be so exciting. Okay, I was about to be like, oh. I love when criminals are on APOC. It just makes me like so happy deep inside. We have a lot of money. Like an unreasonable amount of money. See, they're worried about beating us on money. And that's not actually a thing that like really matters for this deck. What's Reprise do? Oh, that's so cute. I love that. Okay, let's go ahead, do HQ, R&D. We'll put that back in there. Okay, so let's go ahead and advance, and score. We'll gain 2 credits, and then we'll get rid of... So the person who made this deck put the Hypox... Oh, it does 1 core damage. That's why that card's good. Okay. I've been playing this deck wrong. Read your cards, kids. Alright. So there's still another news team and a nightmare archive just kind of hanging out in there. And we got super value Mega Pre. I was going to say, I can't imagine they're going to diversion. There's almost no value to a diversion. So let's go ahead and put that in server 1. Let's put that on HQ and get a whole shitload of dollars. We jumped from... We got $18 with stock buyback. Like a little fucking super villain. Alright, there's one biotic in the trash out of 3. Yeah, reading cards is a key. Yeah, I can't read. Hey, Josiah, good to see you. Hey, Josh, good to see you also. Okay, so I'm gonna use. Okay, so there's already a fast break in the trash. So we need to save our other fast break. Okay, what are they threatening? They have a paperclip, so they can break these Hagens. Alright. I think it's safer in the remote than it is in our hands. And then if they do score this, we've got 7 cards to draw with fast break to try to kill them. I know I jumped times, but viewership is down. If everybody could please do me a favor and just try to share the stream around, I would really appreciate it. It would mean a lot to me. So let's go ahead and res. We're going to hit that, and then we're going to advance 4 times and score. We're going to gain 2 cards. We draw right back into another biotic labor. That's the name of that card. And then we put a core damage on them, which feels great. And we're also at 6 points to their 2, which also feels great. Oh, there's so many negative cards in that archives for you. Look at this. Look at this score area. 9 cards. All right. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to put this in a new remote because we want them to steal it. And then we're going to go boop. And then we're going to go boop. We stock buyback for 27 credits. So I'm going to go ahead and snip that. And put that in out of context JNet. All right. All right, that's all yours. That GFI, that is for you. I would like you to have it. It's a special treat from me to you. You know, And I couldn't be more excited about you having it. Here, let me see what's going on with my... Here, I need to resize my camera. We'll put my camera over here, I guess. Because we're not playing a deck that builds laterally, so I don't really need this space over on this side of the table. I have so much money. No, I put the tag on them with distributed tracing. So they're gonna access a bunch. Okay, we got into the line. And the good news is we don't lose. So we're gonna blow them the hell up. They have 13 agendas in their score area. So let's go ahead and biotic and flatline. So that's how the deck is supposed to work. Lots of fake points. All right. All right. Enable video. This is like okay-ish, so we'll keep it. That makes this hand considerably less good. Let's draw. Let's put that on HQ. And let's gain a credit, and we'll discard Global Food Initiative. Sometimes you get like shot under the Aurora Borealis, you know. That's just like a thing that can happen to you sometimes in this game of Netrunner. So we'll draw once. We'll put Fairchild 3 on R&D, and then we'll gain a credit, and we'll ditch a news team. All right. So, let's draw. Let's put a Mega Pre out, gain a credit, and we'll get rid of one of the Hypoxias. So we're just waiting on the what is it called? Like the data tracing, something distributed tracing. That's what it's called. I want to say I'm like an easy 90% sure that it's called distributed tracing. Okay, so they stole that last one. Okay, but we can't kill them. Okay, so let's go ahead and do this. Let's hit this, and then hit this. And then we got to get rid of something. We'll get rid of the Jupstad grid because we're not going to be able to afford it for a while. These types of decks, though, I feel like you're constantly on the razor's edge. Because you're, trying to give away agendas on purpose, which can be an extremely dangerous game. So Res Magnet, because that blanks this. They can still come in and break it for 6 total, but then it's going to cost them 3 cards to get rid of it. Let's purge. That was actually a really dumb use of a turn. I just need to click for credits. So I'm really hoping for a news team or Nightmare Archive hit here. The good news is it's safe to say with the amount of installables that they have, we're not up against any kind of APOC deck, which is very good for us. Let's go ahead and we're going to overwrite this with this, and we're going to click for 2 credits. Hey Rob, what's up? Welcome, welcome. Okay, we still can't res that Fairchild 3. Come on, Nightmare Archive. Okay. Let's gain some bucks. Come on, Nightmare Archive. Alright, so let's go ahead and hedge fund. We'll put the Regolith out, and then we'll hit this. We just need some of the negative points to land, because they're starting to get set up, and they actually have like a real amount of points, which is bad for us. I can Biotic out this Ontological, but the Biotic is supposed to be for the kill combo. And scoring is not our primary way of winning games, right? Oh, that's great. Yeah, I'm actually in Rehoboth now. I bought a house down in the Rehoboth Lewis area, and my partner and my daughter and I are down there now. All right, let's put that in a new remote and then hit this twice. All right, come on. They've got to statistically hit. There we go. There's a Nightmare Archive. Okay, but they didn't steal an agenda. That's the crucial bit. So, let's put that in a new remote. So they're putting lots of cards down. That's what we like to see. Okay. Good game. Big access gets them the win. Next turn, they would have been mega dead. All right. So right now, I don't know if it's how I am playing it or the deck itself, but it just feels kind of fragile. But I think part of it is I'm no longer used to this style of play. So we're going to keep at it and see what we can make happen. Actually, I think the big unit sent me a deck. Let me check. I can also play that. All right. Where did that thread go? Here, I'll find it while we're waiting. Bum, 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 bum. Okay, give me a second. All right, sorry about that. We are back. So this is a different version of the ESA deck that a friend of mine sent me. We're going to see what we can make happen. All right, so let's do that. Actually, let's play against my friend Simon. Thank you, J.M. Foley. It was a good game. Yeah, I was really hoping that you wouldn't snatch that last agenda to close it out because I had the kill combo waiting. All right, so I think our play is relatively standard here. We're going to put this on HQ. We're going to hedge fund, and then we're going to put Mega Pre in a new remote. I love the art on this card. Uh-oh, security testing and info bounty. All right, so let's do some drawing. Let's go ahead and pitch the news teams. All right. They're getting lots of money. What's neat about this deck, in my opinion, is that it is a tag kill deck that does not care about the credit differential between the runner and the corp, which is usually a hallmark of the style of decks. We love to see it. Two negative agendas. So let's go ahead and put a gatekeeper on R&D. And then just put a hog in on archives. Slow them down a little bit and gain a credit. And try to poke them into checking this server 1 here. Tunnel vision, interface, breakup this. I actually don't think it's in our best efforts to res here. It doesn't do anything for us. They're gonna break it, and it's not gonna meaningfully impact their economy compared to how much it's gonna interact with ours, and there's nothing for them to steal. So it's better to just not have the information that we have a magnet. All right, so let's put that in a new remote and gain 2 credits. Yeah, Info Bounty is a really cool card that came out in the most recent set. And it pars really well with the Sable ID. They are not taking the bait on any of these. Okay, where's that going? Probably HQ, right? No, okay. So let's go ahead and we'll get the Hyperloop because it's credit neutral. We'll draw some more cards. Now, we have no recursion with this deck. None. So that's a very important consideration when deciding what to trash. So anything you ban is in the abyss. Gone forever. I like how this Mega Pre has been on the table since turn 1. I love this engine that Simon's built here of just almost old days Andy run efficiency on centrals. Feels really good. All right. So do they have a way to break that? So Hagen's going to be pretty expensive for them. So because they're going to have to spend 2 boosts to get in. So I'll actually take that res. They are going to get a score here. That will take the draws off of. All right. So they're making a decision about how much of their money they want to spend, and they're very wisely realizing that the Jupstad grid represents like a real threat to them. Next turn, we're going to hit him with the distributed tracing and the hypoxia for 3. Ooh, a deep dive. That's so exciting. Oh, they only hit 1 agenda, and it's a 1-pointer. It would have been better if it was a Mega Pre, because then we could have pulled Mega Pre off the table. Okay, so let's hit them with the distributed tracing and the hypoxia. And then we're going to ditch a Nightmare Archive and a Elevagar, I want to say. We're working hard for the money over here. So I think we're going to overwrite this with this, gain a credit, and hit stock buyback to jump up to 19 credits. I'm enjoying how thinky this corporation is a lot. He probably thinks that this is like the other news team, right? Which is a safe assumption, I would say. I'm going to score this just to get the draws. We'll put that in the trash, and we'll put that in the trash. So there's some agendas in here. So we're going to biotic because we need to, because we're starting to get flooded. Now we're threatening the win. So that puts pressure on Simon to do a bit more. Okay, well, we gotta res everything this turn. So, Cleaver going down. And unfortunately for Simon, that is game. So we actually managed to get our alternative out. All right, so let's try the alternate version that Jonas sent me and see how that goes. All right. Feels good. Yeah, so just all the events, just as many events as we can get. Just so many events. So obviously we are mulliganing for a copy of Ghost Tongue in our hand. We are doing damage to ourselves. We've got labor rights. We've got conspiracy breakers that come back to us. So, we're ready to rock and roll as far as just kind of the unlimited salad and breadsticks go. All right. Nobody? Nobody. So we're 50-50 with this, which isn't like the worst. I think I need to tighten up my play and pressure the runner a little bit more with it, but we'll get better over time, right? So we're gonna throw this back because we need the ghost tongue. The ghost tongue. Thank you. There we go. We got it. All right. So yeah, this is a custom piece of art that my partner commissioned of me in the Netrunner world with my cats, Balder and Thor. My partner and my daughter are here. There's some smoke here. You'll notice on here I'm playing JNet. Really quickly, I'll switch over to my loading screen so you can see the whole thing. And it also, in the magnum opus symbol, which is behind my head, it says CM in the central circle. So let's hit HQ. Okay, so this is a clearinghouse deck, so let's just go ahead and immediately pivot into the Chastushka. So hopefully we'll force the pop of this Spin Doctor right away. And if not, then there's a bunch of their Jemison tools in the bin. Yeah, and also if you notice on the wall, I have a at the time this helmet that's on the background in this picture actually like saved my life last year. Um, I had this very cool signature helmet, like a good racing helmet that was black with these like basically like a ring, like a crown of pink around it to go with my pink kit. So he added that in as well, which was super duper cool. Um, Other than that helmet is now dead and it's no longer issued in that color, but it's still in there. But that helmet did like totes save my life, so we'll allow it. I ended up having like a extremely bad blowout um, during a ride where I went over like a large piece of glass and my front tire just went from like fully inflated to gone, and the rim hit the ground, and I just went right over the handlebars and head first into the ground. I had a little bit, some like spine bruising, but no serious damage. Thank you to having like a really good racing helmet. So that's why we wear our helmets, kids, because that could have been much worse. Hey, Sanjay. Oh man, look at all these agendas. I hope they're not on punitive. All right. 5 agenda points. It's really funny because I actually um, like fixed my bike's tire and like limped the bike home because the bike itself wasn't damaged except for like my handlebar tape getting shredded. Um, and then when I got home, my partner was like, "What the hell?" Because I didn't realize that like the entire back of my jersey had gotten like sheared apart, and I had like pretty bad like road rash all over my back. But I guess I was just like in shock, is the way that I would imagine it. All right, so we're gonna get 3 credits and 2 draws here, which is nice. So why don't we just try to end it here? We're pretty soon here. So let's go ahead and get another set of mills. Now we have a bunch of turns here. We'll make sure we don't die to like a stupid snare, and then we're going to sweep the whole hand with legwork. Sanjay, what have you been up to? Oh, what's that about? All right. Ooh, we have so much draw, so I think we can keep this hand even though it doesn't have a ghost tongue because we've got a total of 6 cards worth of draw in the opening hand. Nice. Is it easier? Uh, is it easier than or harder than Slay the Spire? Fair enough. Tough but fair. All right, so let's hedge fund. Let's diesel. Let's hit HQ. Let's put down Marrow. I have no idea what these like Hyobu Institute like Diogene decks are doing. None whatsoever. So, Sanjay, I don't know if you saw, but I've actually streamed 3 days this week. Shaper was doing ridiculously well. Hell Sicarium. And then the Hammer of the Band Gods came down from on high and got rid of a lot of drip economy and some of the most powerful Shaper cards. So we're in a rebuilding year on the Shaper side, but I'm sure we're gonna find something. I never know what this identity is doing. I just like play my strategy and just ignore whatever the corp is doing. All right, so now we've got the critical pieces of the engine together. And then we gotta see what the HQ ice is. Show me an Anansi. Haley Pitchfork was my favorite. That's also the closest I've come to winning a regionals. I came in second at a regionals using Haley Pitchfork and Brainstorm Cerebral Imaging. Raindrops Cut Stone feels like such a criminal card because it's encouraging you to just like face check a piece of ice. Alright, we're gonna lose our whole hand. We'll trash a Spin Doctor. That feels great. Alright, so let's go ahead and draw. Let's hit Archives. So let's hit R&D. And then let's mosh. We have other copies of Labor Rights. So we need to cycle through our deck. We don't have access to all 3 breakers yet. The Regenesis into the Obakata Protocol play is chef's kiss. Alright, so let's Steel Skin. Let's Running Hot. Get the mill. They're also playing a large deck, it seems. Maybe not. Maybe I just can't count. Wouldn't be the first time. Alright, so hopefully we'll get like, there we go. I was like, hopefully we'll get a mill eventually here. And then we can get rid of this, this, and this. And then let's do that. Get rid of that too. All right, so we got money, we got breakers, we got legwork. We're ready to rock and roll. Ghost Tongue is extremely good. Like one off of every single pro or every single event is just so good. It's so good. So, Sanjay, there's if you're still here, there's a Italian American society where people play Scopa because there's a lot of retirees in the area. I'm debating whether or not I want to join my like straw trilby wearing uh, uh, country or not countrymen, well countrymen, and go play old man Italian card games at like a local coffee shop on the first Monday of the month and see how much younger I am than the next youngest person. I say as if I'm a kid and not like 38. All right, so let's see what we draw. Okay, so I'm gonna do some mental math here. Man, all right, we gotta hit chat Chastushka. I cannot talk today. I am telling you. No, we don't need another copy. Let's break the whole thing. That really hurt my soul to play that card. All right. Dunch 97, what were you playing in your Asa deck? Like, what was the build like? Okay. So now both of the remaining spin doctors are gone. It's on complete image, so it's on that clown car. Okay. So we got to be careful because there's almost certainly 3 snares. All right, so let's go ahead and labor rights, and then let's put back Chastuka. Let's put back running hot. And then let's put back the other labor rights. We'll get some money. And we'll get some more money. So I wonder if we are, reasonably sure that there's another snare floating around. When is the critical mass when leg working is a good idea, right? Is there a point? Ooh. Okay, so 2 Anansis on HQ. Tough but unfair. Let's see what all that is. Okay, but we know it's in there. So we can go get it when we need to. And we revealed it, so Regenesis can't be used. Yeah, I think so the whole idea of this version that Jonas sent me is that it's pure gas. So you trade off the economic efficiency of having the botuluses to like literally never care about shit being trashed. Um which is a mood. But you do have a trade-off where if people, can tell very easily what you're going for, Then, so the other big problem that we're gonna have for this deck is complete image. We're running like all events, so they can call event and just fucking kill us. So we need to be wary of that. But like the botulists become a bit of a liability because you really want to protect them rather than just play everything and like brain damage yourself as much as you possibly can. I think I'm gonna cycle Finality back through. So let's draw. Let's draw again. Let's cycle a Finality and 2 hedge funds through. But yeah, I agree with you. The botulists add a tremendous amount of additional pressure, which can really help. So let's yeah, so we'll see if we get any more mills with this before we decide whether or not we want to use the Finality, right? Because if we get another agenda. Okay, so there's 2 oboes in there. Alright. So I think we leave it for now. But if we hit the last snare, then there's no getting the oboes. And then we die to like a what's that new ice where they can trash cards to make it so that yeah, anemone. So I think for now we're just gonna get some bucks. Hey Taba, welcome. Oh, we're dead. So we're gonna flatline. What a wild end to this game. Oh, they have to name a card. Okay, well, now there's no finality, so, and now we're also not going to get those avocados, so. I thought, for some reason, I thought it was name a card type. That would be way better. They have to name a specific card. Alright, oh my god. So, They can't fire the last snare, which is extremely good for us. So we're in a situationship here where if we can get the last spin doctor, I don't think that there's really a way that they can score out. So we need 18 credits to get in here. Ugh. Okay, so I'm just gonna click for a bunch of money. We sure did sabotage, though. Nobody can say that we did not sabotage this game, because we sabotaged a lot. Yeah, unfortunately for them, the odds are not in their favor on this. All 3 snares are in the bin, so we're safe there. Gosh, I can't imagine they're not running 3 spin doctors, right? They have to have a 3rd spin doctor. We just haven't seen it. So, what are we betting? A Chiashi here? All right. Things are getting wild. We gotta see, because if that's a Regenesis, we can just lose. All right, good game. That was extremely close. All right, everybody. That was about an hour and a half. Remember, I'm doing this every weekday, so stay tuned. I'll be around tomorrow, probably around 10:30 EDT, which is New York City time. And until I see all of you beautiful people again, always